test stream. I will be playing Wing Commander 4. It is literally one of the best space fighting simulators that I have ever played in my life. And I hope you have a good time enjoying watching it. Wing Commander 4, Vice of Freedom. This is literally my favorite part. All-star cast, Tom Wilson. You might better know him as Tiff from Back to the Future. Robert Russler, I don't know who that first name is, but I'm sure he plays a good part. Francis Chow, I think he plays...
Target acquired. Range to target 20,000.
Vagabond. Malcolm McDowell. Well, no, there you go. He's been going around for a long time. Now here comes these spiders here. Doing a sneak attack up on this spiders right.
Ghosts in the machine control, but I'm checking here.
It looks pretty damn real to me.
No,
I wish this was
nada, nothing. Let your imagination run wild.
This would be awesome. Just tell you
What the hell?
get shot.
Control, Russo's off my scope. Moving in. Nothing. Russo? It can't be.
Sparks! Russo!
You're all mine.
Can't shake him, he's got locked!
Good man, say goodbye. Boom!
Phil, you need help!
Goodbye.
Oh, that guy is pretty vicious. Medical transport, civilian refugees.
The border worlds take no prisoners.
Mayday! This
Looks like these guys are up shit creek without a paddle.
Lighting the flash pack.
That ship has been literally...
Well, I'd call that a successful test. Let's go.
We'll just say incinerated. It's a little choppy, but it might be because the video card isn't the best for streaming with. I don't know, because this is the first time I've done this. We all know this guy if you watch the old 90s show called Sliders.
You'll shortly have an opportunity to voice your opinions
quite
of
a well-known
the recent horrific occurrences that have taken place near the border worlds.
This
But
game
before
has
we
got
do
a
that, I
well-known
thought it fit
all-star
to invite
cast.
the commander of the Strategic Readiness Agency to address the House, Admiral Tolwyn.
Thank you! Thank you, Senator. Ladies and gentlemen of the Great Confederation Assembly, as commander of the SRA, I'm charged with many duties. Foremost of these is the protection of the frontiers of our galaxy. Unfortunately, I stand before you today with very few answers.
What do you mean, few
The random acts of
Oh, yeah, the way
violence
they
taking
make
place
these games,
in the border world still
these
remain a
actors, they get
mystery.
paid for these
Renegade
small little
pirates, I
roles
tell
here
you.
and
No, it's worse. Waterworld's militia is
there.
behind
It's
you.
really good.
Let me remind you that
very
during the
close.
long
It's like
war
something
with the
like this really
Kilrathi,
happened.
the border worlds were a loyal ally. And now they attack us! Let us not allow lust for revenge to cloud our thinking. We mustn't forget who our friends are. However, we must also keep in mind that during the war, certain social and political changes were taking place along the frontier. Now, whether or not these changes relate to the senseless acts of terrorism remains to be seen. But see to it I will. I can promise you that.
Admiral, you are aware that the increase in these incidents has raised the tension between us and the border worlds to a dangerous level. Before this august body commits itself to a grave and irrevocable action, I have asked the Admiral to investigate and report back to us in 2 weeks.
So we have to play this game within a
Admiral!
2-week period.
Go with the blessing of this
That's what it
assembly
says, 2 weeks.
and of every peace-loving person in the galaxy. Go and go. In 2 weeks, we shall vote on war or peace.
This concludes our live coverage of Admiral Tolman's address to the Grand Assembly. Barbara.
Thanks, Bob. These next 2 weeks will tell if we have any hope of resolving the tensions that are growing at the very fringes of our society.
And it is the Joker himself, Mark Hamill. No one can do the Joker not like him. He did a lot of stuff before he did Joker, after he did Star Wars. He's in The Flash.
I gotcha.
In there, the trickster or something like that.
Give me a Hell's Kitchen. Haven't served one of those since the war ended.
Hey, pal. Spare the price of a drink for no vet?
You were a flyer?
Oh, yeah. I flew off the TCS Liberty.
Well, we know he's a pretty good guy, so we're not gonna
help
this
him out.
guy be any of an ass. He's gonna help him out. We're give him a few bucks.
Oh. Do me a favor. Why don't you get out of here and get yourself a meal instead?
Hey, thanks, pal. I'll do that.
The price of freedom is eternal vigilance.
Things just ain't the same since the war ended. You got a lot of guys coming home and just not enough jobs to go around. Yeah, well, we all make our own way. You a vet? Yeah. Wait a minute. Hey, I've seen your picture before. Hold on. You.
Thanks for the drink.
Hey, wait, what? Honey,
I'm not waiting. Don't call me honey. Space pigs are all the same.
And it is Biff Tannen.
I guess women out here on the edge of nowhere can't appreciate a civilized man.
Sure they do. When they meet one.
Good to see you too, Colonel. Or should I say Farmer Blair. Glad you could fit me into your busy schedule.
It's a peaceful life.
I've always said you're either an earthworm or an eagle.
So what, you must have been flying since the last time.
Since you got lucky on that bombing run on Kilra? Of course I'm still flying. What else is there?
Yeah, it's
Beats
quite
tromping around in fertilizer.
Apparently the streaming, I guess, causes it to
maybe tromping
jitter a little
around
bit.
in fertilizer is what
See
I
how
want
it
to
goes
do.
when I do the game ends by
Maybe after putting my life on the
the game
line,
stays
day
playing
after day
part.
for all those years, hearing the crunch my feet make on real dirt is what I want.
Well, it sounds like you memorized that speech. Good for you.
Do as I ask. Nothing more.
Anybody gonna stop this?
Not my problem. Maybe you should go over and tell him who's boss, Colonel War Hero.
So what would you do? Would you go and butt into that, or would you go and just forget about it? Well, as for me,
This pisses
I'm
me
gonna
off.
go right in there. I'm just gonna tell him right off.
This is the way you treat all your friends? You just remember you're not my friend. Oh, that's obvious. You're lucky I don't kill you right now.
Let him go.
I don't see where this is your concern, mister.
I'm prepared to make it my concern.
You're gonna wish you never met me.
I already do.
Personally, I can't wait until we meet again.
Think we're gonna meet him again?
Of course, I would have backed you up if you tried anything.
Yeah, right.
Oh, is he gone? Come on!
He's
Come
just
on,
a
pal!
big coward.
So what was the important matter you wanted to discuss?
Colonel Christopher Blair, Confederation Space Force Reserves. It's my duty to inform you, you are being recalled to active military service.
Haven't you heard, Maniac? The war is over.
They sent me here to get you.
Who sent you?
Who said that? How should I know? Somebody high up. They don't tell majors everything, you know. And you'd think with all the years I put in of service, I'll never understand Confed Command decisions anyway. I mean, why they put an aging earthworm back in the cockpit, why I'm not a colonel, you know, just because a guy gets lucky on one mission, happens to vanquish an enemy we've been fighting for eons.
When do we leave?
Oh, I arranged for a couple fighters. They're waiting in the port.
Let's go.
Let's
Here we go, my official first space mission. Better sit up straight here. Get my little game controller out.
Think you can remember how to get this baby off the ground? Huh? Oh, nice liftoff.
Looks like Tatooine.
For a dinosaur. Been a few eons since you held a flight stick, huh, Colonel? Or did you find some sand princess to hold it for you back there? You don't have to answer that.
Maniac.
Oh, yeah, I know. But you can't say you haven't missed my sparkling repartee just a little.
Yeah, here we go. Fly to the Orlando Depot with Maniac. A shuttle will transport you to Confed headquarters, where you will be briefed.
We're scheduled to hop a shuttle at the Orlando Depot to make the jump to Seoul. Just to make it interesting, I got a surprise for you, Colonel.
It's not that choppy.
I know you've always wanted to take a shot at me, so here's your chance. Our gun's power generators have been temporarily altered to fire non-lethal blasts. Your HUD will show virtual damage on both ships. First one with 100% damage is the loser, so we can finally see who's better with a flight stick. What do you say?
You're on, pal.
Let's see if you still got it,
See, he's
Farmer Blair.
Let's lock onto him. All guns activated. See, I'm pretty a little rusty in this one. I haven't played in at least 15 years. Oh, he's going to try to line me up. I'll line him up.
Oh, guess you've been down on the farm too long, Colonel.
Looks like you got me.
See you at the Orlando Depot. Holy shit! Switching to battle mode. I just hope the auto reconfig is fast enough. You're gonna wish they were never born.
Gotta wait for my guns to reset. Okay, there's that.
Break formation and open fire.
They're gonna wish they were never born.
Fire missile. Ooh. That's a Maniac. Yeah, Maniac takes him down. Whoa! Whoa, what the hell?
The Confederation lost its greatest hero.
I have no idea what just happened.
Nick once called him the heart of the tiger.
They must have had a missile lock on me.
Upon hearing the news of the Colonel's death, Admiral Jeffrey Tolwyn said, "He was a man I always had faith in.
Wow, I just got blown to shit.
He was a man who defined honor and dedication.
On the
He was
first
a man
mission, and I get
who will
blown
be
up.
deeply missed."
What hit me? How could that have hit me? Okay, I don't even know what hit me. Here we go. Here we go. Try again.
We're scheduled to hop a shuttle at the Orlando depot to...
You're on, pal.
Let's see if you still got it,
Yeah,
Farmer
just
Blair.
take me out. Oh yeah.
Oh, guess you've been down on the farm too long, Colonel. See you at the Orlando depot. Holy shit! Switching to battle mode. I just hope the auto retrofig is fast enough. You're gonna wish they were never born.
Break formation and open fire.
You're gonna wish they were never born.
Whoa. My front shields. Missile. Kaboom!
Ooh, nice work, old timer. Let's head to Orlando.
I don't
We
know
got a
what got me
shuttle to
last
catch.
time. Maybe I got caught in the explosion or something. What the hell? Fire! Fuck.
What you see before you, Colonel Blair, is just one of what will be many victories for the border worlds.
Guy must have had freaking huge torpedoes on that ship.
3,000 people aboard that crate, and he just, oh, and if that wasn't enough, we're in the middle of nowhere flying on fumes. Wait, nav computers picked up Blue Point Station. I'm not sure we can make it, but we got no choice. Listen, downloading nav data to you. Nothing personal, Colonel, but so far I haven't much enjoyed this reunion.
Autopilot.
Need clearance.
Welcome to Blue Point, gentlemen. You have clearance.
Okay, let's land at the space station. Okay, take the shuttle to the Confed headquarters. Let's go.
Who was that guy? How did he know your name? I wish I knew. I'd love to get my hands on him, whoever he is. You see the movie called back there? You called me a hot dog, right?
Well, that wasn't hot doggy, maniac. That was the move of a true master.
I tell you, these ships have got to be fast. The way they can go around the planet so fast.
It's an Argo museum now.
They got to be really quick.
Relic of the war. Like some farmers I know. Oh, they got a plaque right over your bunk.
Oh, that's a big space station.
magnificent, aren't they?
I bet you wish you had one of those during the war.
Yeah,
To put the fear of God into the Kilrathi.
Carrier, eh?
Well, carriers don't fly themselves, Admiral.
Quite right, Colonel. It is the men, isn't
He's
it?
definitely got a lot of medals, didn't he?
Well, it looks like the pastoral life agrees with you. I'm envious.
Yeah, if I was a little more confident in the Confederation security,
I'd walk away in an instant.
Well, reports are that you ran into some trouble on your way here.
Yes, sir.
Law and order. Concepts that seem to be crumbling throughout the Confederation.
These are transitional times, Admiral.
Yes, but in the Kilrathi, we had a common enemy. It was humanity's finest hour. Now we cast about uncertain. Well,
You've seen it for yourself.
the wanton destruction. That's why Confed needs your services. Your experience again.
Like I'm being drafted.
You know where my loyalties have always been, sir.
Something we count on, Colonel. The past months now, there's been an undeclared war waged against us. Acts of terrorism, piracy, sabotage. Is it symptomatic of these transitional times, or is there something else at work here?
Do you see a strategy or design behind it?
Every time I connect the dots, I'm always guided back to our longtime allies in the border worlds.
And you think they've undertaken some kind of guerrilla war?
Quits pretty soon here.
Well, their relationship with Confed has always been uneasy. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance.
Which is where I come in.
Well, we have a long history together. One that, I dare say, has been a bit rocky in the past.
We have had our differences, sir.
Yeah. But there's no denying our achievements. Which is why I have personally reinstated you to active duty.
Yep.
Not only will you be my eyes and ears, but your very presence in the border worlds will send a potent message to all the galaxy.
I am no politician, sir.
Actions speak louder than words, Colonel. I'm not sending you there merely as a symbol.
No, save the guy's head.
I'm putting
his hair a
you
little
back
bit,
in
look just like my father.
where you'll be reunited with an old friend. The thrill of battle.
Maniac. My call sign? It's how I live. It's how I fly. Because that's the name. Come on around here. Because that's the name of the tune, right?
Hey, Maniac.
Blair.
Oh my God. Colonel Blair, nice meeting you.
Well, thank you.
Let me take your back.
Thank you,
Colonel Blair, sir. It's an honor, sir.
Nice to meet you.
All hail the mighty heart of the tiger. You know, you're not the only war hero in Confed. I've taken out more cats than most ships' entire attachments. Do I get the red carpet treatment? No. No, I carry my own duffel bag. I don't go schmoozing with the Admiral. Admiral Tolwyn.
That guy's
You said anything about me?
You haven't heard? He couldn't stop talking about you, Maniac.
What?
Well, it's classified. I mean, I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
I got clearance. I'll tell you about it later. Wait a minute.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of my first stream. I just have to go here and click on this little computer. All this little information comes up so I can enter my call sign. My call sign. I call myself. I call myself the Ghost Dragon. I am the Ghost Dragon. And now let's save. Click on the duty roster and click on empty. We'll click here actually. Save game and Ghost Dragon. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now signing off. Once I figure out how to shut off the stream. I wish you all a good night.